What up, guys? Welcome to the channel. As you can see, we got a little workbench situation going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I had the same problem everybody else had. You know what I'm saying? Wanted the Outcast 8S. Was wondering what I was going to put in it. And then all of a sudden, I come across this 12S situation. Max 5 G2, 800 kV. Well, I get ready to install the motor, and I notice that I'm hitting the bell crank. So I'm like, man, I gotta send this motor back, run a smaller motor. I don't want to do all that because it's too much hassle. And then I thought about it. My main man Aldo Loyal, he running 12S with the 800 kV. How he get his in? So I decided to go watch the video, and lo and behold, M2C came through for your boy. Bellcrank situation going on from M2C. Make sure you get the right one. They got two. They got this one, that's the complete thing that you need, or they got a second one. If you scroll down a little further while you're searching, it's just, I think, one side that goes with the M2C Bellcrank if you have already purchased an aluminum one from them. So I needed the whole thing. We about to get busy. Like I said, man, shout out to Aldo Loyal. If y'all don't follow him, you want to see some of the coldest jump videos on YouTube, go follow him. Tell him I sent you. You know what I'm saying? Follow him on all social media platforms. While you at it, subscribe to me. Go subscribe to Onyx RC Club, Triple Eight RCATX. That's my homeboy. We got a whole lot of content coming, and man, I'm just gonna kind of walk y'all through this thing. If you haven't already done it, or if you were looking for a fix, hey man, M2C Racing, get the bell crank for the 8S Outcast. That's all you need. All right, man, we gonna walk through it, play by play, kinda. I'm just gonna see how I can simplify this thing for y'all, cause I'm not a professional and I don't claim to be one. So walk with me. All right. So first thing first, like I said, when you install, you'll see that your motor is this long. So when you try to turn it, that's what it's hitting. It's hitting this bell crank situation right here. So the aluminum one from M2C, it'll give you enough clearance for you to be able to turn. And if you want to, you can also file this down just a little bit to give yourself a little bit of play, just in case you want to jump. You know, those hard landings that might shake the motor, you might want to get about 1/8 of an inch off of this thing right here, just to give you a little clearance. At the suggestion of Aldo, he said just file it down till you flush with a little screw in here, and you should be all right. But all right, man, we're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna get all this stuff disassembled, you know what I'm saying, and then I'll be back to walk you through it. All right, so I don't know if you can see that, but first thing first, you want to disconnect your connecting rod for your servo arm, whichever side I guess is easier. It don't matter. Go ahead and disconnect one side of your servo arm. Then you want to disconnect your braces, and then we're gonna flip it over to the bottom side. All right, so after disconnecting your braces and your steering servo arm, I guess you call it, you got 4 on this side, 4 on this side. Take them apart, slide it off. I mean, I guess you could take your wheels off if you want to. I don't think it's really necessary, but you know, I mean, I'm probably not gonna take these off. But yeah, 4 on this side, 4 on that side. It should slide off, and you should have easy access to your bell crank. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, after a little bit of screwing, I had to pull the front bumper off, so be prepared to do that. But to get to the bell crank, we coming back here. So, and when I, you know, just bear with me when I say I think it's because this is my first time doing this, so we're just gonna get through this thing together. But I think the easiest way would be to come through the top right here. So I'm gonna take these top arms off, and I'm gonna take this piece right here off, and we'll be right there at the bell crank. I think you start the install right there. We're gonna walk through it. I'm gonna get that far, and then I'll be right back. And there we have it, guys. I feel like I struck gold. But that's the bell crank right there, so I was right. Loosen the top, loosen the arms right there at the top, and then you pop this piece right here off. Well, it's 3 screws in that, so unscrew those, and then when it just pops off. And then we right here to the bell crank, guys. We done struck gold. So I'm gonna take these off and do the install real quick. I mean, if you any kind of mechanically inclined, you already know that it'll only go on one way. And basically, if you just look at your shapes and put everything on, I mean, take a picture with your phone, anything, to remember it, and just put it right back on, just like this. And man, put everything back together. We in business, but I'm gonna install it, and then we'll be back. All right. So there it is, guys. Pretty much installed. I got everything tight. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of remembering how it came off and putting it back on. Like I said, it only will go on really one way. I mean, it's really not a wrong way to do it if you kind of pay attention to how you took the other one off. But this is it, man. We're gonna tighten everything down, and we're gonna see if it works. All right. And there you have it. So we got it installed. As you can see, I got the motor in. No rub, no scrape, none whatsoever. Like I said, if you're gonna jump hard, you might want to grind this down just a little bit. I mean, it'll fit, but I mean, a hard landing might make it bump up against it or something. You might not want to disconnect your wire or, you know, damage anything as far as your can goes. But man, I got plenty, man. No rub at all. No rub at all. As you can see, I got plenty of, you know what I'm saying? Everything is functioning, you know, but the main thing was making it fit. We got plenty of steering now. So, man, I hope this video was helpful. Man, like I said, shout out to Aldo Loyal for, you know what I'm saying, the tip, letting me know anyway about M2C making this. I hope it was helpful, man. Slide over to his page, give him a good shout out, man. You know what I'm saying, let him know I sent you, you know. And man, above all else, man, bash on. All right, we out.